Hello there, my name is Garrett Howell. This is just a quick tutorial of how to create a mask. I'm doing this assignment for an instructional class in college, and leatherworking has been a huge interest for me. This tutorial is based on another video tutorial on YouTube that I found. You can see the link below. Okay, to start off, the first thing you want to do is take a strip of leather. Got a large pack of spare leather at the store the other day for about $8-9. First thing you want to do is put on a surface you can cut on, and I used an X-Acto knife to cut it out. Once you have the basic shape, you can go ahead and trim the edges, make it look nicer. In addition, when cutting the eyes, you may want to slant them a little bit upwards, as when you form the mask around your nose, it'll pull the edges downwards. As a result, my first mask ended up having sad-looking, droopy eyes on the side. Once you've tidied up the mask to a decent amount, you want to go in your kitchen, grab a bowl or tray, just fill it with water, and soak and absolutely saturate the leather. While that's going on, you can preheat your oven to about 100 degrees. I used a toaster oven, that way it heats up faster and not so much heat is wasted every time you open the door. Now what you want to do is take some wax paper, put the leather mask on the wax paper and put it into your toaster oven or your oven. You want to leave it for about 5 minutes each time, and then pull it out. And the way I did this is I stuck it on my face after I let it cool off for a bit. You may not want to do this, as a mask filled with hot water at 100 degrees can get very toasty and very uncomfortable. I let it cool down a bit before I put it on my face and formed it to my face. One of the ways you may want to do it is get a styrofoam head, and you can get these at any craft store really. And so use this styrofoam head, push the leather up against it and stretch it out a little bit, just a little bit at a time. Form it around the nose, especially around the nose. Make sure the eyes line up the way you want it. And then once you have this, go ahead and stick it right back in the oven for another 5 minutes. Once the 5 minutes is up, again, pull it out, repeat the process, keep repeating the process until the mask is either dry or it is very, very, very slightly damp, enough that it could just air dry the rest of the way. My suggestion would be bake it until it's dry, but try not to overbake it. This mostly just comes from experience though. That point between baked and overbaked. If you bake it till it's dry, it will turn extremely rigid, but it also means that it will hold its shape better. Once the baking is done, and the forming is done, go ahead and trim up the last edges that you want. Once you're finished with that, all you have to do is to paint it to your liking. I would suggest a latex paint. That way, when you bend the mask, the paint doesn't crack. For more information, just go to the YouTube video linked below, and I hope to see you again.